Hi guys, welcome back to another video. What a beautiful frosty morning here. It's been a busy week on the farm. We've been getting more veg beds in. Layers are back on the pasture and we've got a new goat, so let's check all that out. It's a late one, but chickens are arriving late and we're just unloading them out on the main road here, and then we take them up the forklift up to the farm. It's pretty dark, but this guy left this morning. He had 3,500 chickens on, and he's doing a lot of smaller drops, which is good to hear. A lot of smaller farms, and he's going to pick them up now. So we got our egg mobile ready to go. It might be better that it's night time. The birds will be a lot calmer, so we're going to get the forklift to drop them in. Really hard to see, but he's going to drop them right here and the modules, and then we'll just handball them in and we'll do a good job. Birds are settling in well. So we've put 150 in each egg mobile. Give them some feed and some water. We've got all the doors open, but I expect only a couple will venture out today. It takes them a couple of days to venture out, but they're happy out. There's only 150 in here, so they've got plenty of room. There's hardly anyone up in the roost. I'll come by and check them time to time, and then I just want to get some feed into them, and then once I know they've got some feed in them, I'll start to move the feed closer to the door to entice them out. But really nice to have birds on green grass again. Quite difficult to see with the light, but these guys are venturing out. It's good to see birds on pasture again. And we just put the feeding troughs out to entice them out. But it's not going to be long till they're going to be just bossing the pasture. Generally towards dusk the birds venture much further out, and they'll be braver tomorrow. And quite a few of them, almost all of them, have come out there now. There's 150 in this batch and 150 in the other egg mobile. But yeah, starting to love life. Chickens are getting braver by the day. We moved them forward and we're sitting here and we just moved them along. They're still in the same paddock. We only move slowly this time of year until the birds get used, and then once they start ranging then we start moving. But they're pretty happy. The evening time they like to come out the most when the sun's gone down a little and check things out. These girls are settling in well, aren't you girls? The layers are starting to get brave now, and they're all venturing out and they're enjoying the good weather. They're starting to get bolder and bolder, and they're starting to get used to interacting with me. Hey girls, how you doing? And these are lovely looking birds. They're 16 weeks old, point to lay. They won't lay for another 3-4 weeks. Hey girl. Hey. We've just put 150 on each egg mobile, so it's a nice number. It's beautiful but cold morning here at the farm. Today is April 10th, which is typically our last frost-free date, and we'll see if we get more frost after this. It's pretty cold, it's like -1 or 2 now, but I'm just ready to let the girls out. Come on girls. And they're settling in well, and we're starting to get into the little routine. And happy birds. A bit cold this morning for them, but they won't bother them. You can always go back into the egg mobile if they want. Beautiful sunrise. This is what a content brooder looks like. Just before feed time, everybody is chilled out, and once I feed them it's going to be just a hive of activity. Ducks are already gobbling down their food. They can eat and they can grow fast. These guys are doing pretty well. I'm really happy with how they're performing. Now I'm going to feed them, so they're going to get stirred up. And now it's much busier in here. Hey, guys are just jamming it, and they love pecking along the wall. That's why you have to be careful with brooders with corners, because they can bunch up a little bit. They've got loads of room in here. This is our new goat Winnie. She's very shy, and just had her in here for a couple of days. I've kept her separate from the other two. Nellie will more than likely like to dominate and let her know that it's boss. She's scanned with twins, and she's due in a couple of weeks' time to a Nubian buck. So we're just going to keep them separated. We'll keep them like this maybe for a week or so, and we'll slowly introduce them. She's very nervous, so we'll just have to spend a lot of time getting her used to us and getting her settled in. And she's a lovely girl, aren't you, darling?